Hello and welcome back to Satisfactory, and I'm here outside my heavy modular frames production facility, and I think I want to get started on Turbofuel. I want to use Turbofuel to fuel my drones. I suppose I could just use regular fuel. That would probably be easier. But I've never made Turbofuel before, so figured I'd try something new. And I want to do that kind of around here in the same general area. There's all the stuff that I need nearby, so it's convenient. Just getting rid of these stink rocks. I think that's all of them. Okay. So I've already got the facility planned out. You can see on the right, I've got some numbers down, and this all should get me about 800 turbo fuel per minute. Unpackaged, so I'm still going to have to package it, which should be pretty easy. I think I just need plastic for the packaging. Oh, also, I've got a whole bunch of... Let me put down a MAM. I've got a whole bunch of alternate recipes to select. I guess we could do that real quick. Yeah, I collected a bunch of hard drives, and actually I got more hard drives, but I can't scan them anymore. I can't scan any more hard drives, so until I research new recipes. So, yeah, let's research some alternate recipes. Radio control unit sounds good. Charcoal or bolted iron plate. I can't rescan. Maybe I should wait until I unlock something else. I mean, I could just get it. There's enough hard drives in the game to cover everything. I don't want either of these, though. Quartz purification? Sure. Electric motor? Yes, please. Tempered copper ingot or pure iron ingot? Pure iron. Use water to get more iron? Sure, why not? Leached caterium or superstate computer? The leached caterium, I don't like the idea of using sulfuric acid just to get more caterium. We're going with the computer. Steel canister, oh, or coated iron plate. Steel canister. Bolted frame, rubber concrete. Oh dear, rubber concrete, I guess. Molded steel pipe. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, I've got 9 more hard drive, but I can't scan them. I guess I'll pick something here. A bolted iron plate, sure. Okay. So, yeah, right now we have this new milestone. We're working towards particle enrichment, but we need cooling systems and epic modular frames to get it. Or whatever they are, and I'm not making those yet. So once we get that milestone, then we'll get more alternate recipes. But for now, that's it. Okay. So for 600 oil, we need 20 refineries. Basically, the first step. Let's have a look at the recipes. Here, turbo fuel. We're going to use the turbo blend fuel, which looks complex, but it's really not that bad. Because all of this stuff, the fuel, the petroleum coke, that requires heavy, whatever this is, heavy oil residue. Anyway, so basically we just need a lot of heavy oil residue. And I think for the heavy oil residue, we're going to use the alternate heavy oil residue recipe, which will give us some polymer resin as a byproduct. And we can use that for the casings. So first step is the heavy oil residue, which we're going to need for many things. 600 oil, which we can get from one oil node. Can give us enough heavy oil residue. Let's head over here. Put down an oil extractor. Right where? Right there. And I think after this point, I'm going to have to start spreading out these videos to about every other day. It's kind of hard to keep up at this point. Things are slowing down a little bit, so I'll keep making videos. I want to finish this, but I think they're going to be coming at a slower pace, but with more progression between each one, I think. Yeah, there we go. That's a pure node, so that'll get me 600 per minute. Now, let's see. We can do the heavy module, or the turbo fuel down here. We have sulfur there. Yeah, sulfur and oil. That's all I need. I don't need coal or anything. So we can do that here. Up here, a little higher, we'll do the... a little more north, we'll do the heavy oil residue. We'll do that separately, like in a separate facility. Creatures in the way. Dude. Do you mind? Get rid of that. There we go. I should make a foundation blueprint. I haven't done that yet. Okay, I'm sure I'm gonna need a lot more space than this for 20 refineries. Let's see. Is the refinery something I can make or utilize a blueprint for? I don't think I need to make a blueprint for this. Yeah, it might even be too big for the Mark II blueprints. Blueprint designer. Alright, let's see. Heavy oil residue. And that's going to get me more than 600 heavy oil residue. That's fine. Okay. Okay, let's get down 19 refineries. 3, 4, 5, or 20. Yeah, 20. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not even close. $15. There we go, 20. Let's fill in these gaps so it doesn't look weird. Do I need all these? Probably not. Alright, now to hook all this up. So, yeah, this part's a little tedious, but shouldn't be too bad. Pipe junction. Are those gonna match up well? Horizontal to vertical. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, good. I want to use the... Oh, that's BS. I haven't been playing for 2 hours. The game has been sitting idle for 2 hours. I want to use the clean pipes. This is a pretty easy way of doing things. Just build a pipe to the end. Now, I could always use some leftover... I could expand this, there's a lot of oil here, and use any leftover turbo fuel for power. A bit more efficient than regular fuel. But I don't know if I'll bother with that. We'll switch to nuclear pretty soon. Maybe. I mean, I'll try it out and see if I like it. I know the power requirements for the next tier are going to be quite high. I gotta get rid of these little sections here. So we probably want to go with nuclear pretty soon. I think with alternate recipes, there's a few options for clean disposal of nuclear waste that weren't there before. They talked about that in one of the dev videos. There we go. Okay, now I don't know what kind of lift these oil extractors generate, but not enough lift to get up there, so I'm gonna need at least one pump. I think this'll do, right? Yeah, that'll go all the way up. A Mark II pump can provide a lot of lift. Okay, now the output. I'm gonna do a similar thing here. There we go. That's the pipes. Okay, now we need mergers, not splitters, mergers. And this should get me 400 polymer resin, which is not going to be quite enough, I think, to get all of the casings I need, but I can easily supplement that with just another production, little oil processing facility. Make some more plastic and more containers. There we go. A few of them weren't lined up. I had to redo them, but I think we're okay now. All right. Now, next step is, so this is the heavy oil residue. It's going to be in here. It's going to be sent off to 3 different facilities. One to make the fuel, one to make the coke, and then one to make the turbo fuel. Let's see. How much coke? 4 refineries making coke. That's not going to be very much. Well, it's going to be about 400 per minute. Okay. Let's do this right next to this location. Or maybe, let me have a look at this blender. alternate diluted fuel. Okay. Okay, we'll do the petroleum coke. Get that out of the way. We can do the petroleum coke just right over here. On the same platform. That'll be fine. Yeah, this isn't going to take up a whole lot of heavy oil residue. Most of it is going to go straight to the blenders. So we're just going to need to do a similar thing here with the pipes. Pipe junction. There we go. Whoops. No, we don't want that. And that's all this takes, right? Heavy oil residue. Yeah, okay. No problem. So we're gonna have to bring this pipe around. That's a little, not sure I like that. Okay, 1, 2, that should give me a nice, yeah, there we go. Nice 90-degree angle. Okay. Okay. Heavy oil residue. Let's set the recipes for all of these refineries. Whoops. It's setting the recipe, right? Yes. Okay. Just making sure. I want to see if I can get this running. Get not the Turbofuel, obviously, this episode, but I like to see something running. So we're gonna need power. I want to see some green lights. We got power here in the front. Right there? Okay. That line up, it better. One thing I would like is like powered foundations. So you don't have to mess with these power lines anymore. It's just kind of annoying. I know that would take away a bit of the challenge of the game, I guess, of finding a cool visually pleasing build like this that includes space for power lines and, you know, a visually pleasing location. Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of a hassle. I mean, at this stage of the game, yeah, everything is kind of tedious because you're building so much of it. Not just the power lines, but I guess the pipes and everything. But I don't know, for me, messing with power, even much earlier in the game, it's always been kind of tedious. But, well, that did it. That wasn't too bad. I survived the process. But I do think powered foundations will be cool. Just put down powered foundations. Any building you put on top of it automatically has power. I think I'm building it in the right spot, I hope. Right on that edge. Yeah, okay, that's right. We gotta be consistent. Okay, let's get power to this thing. Watch it run. Yeah, we got power all over the place. Let's see if we can get, yeah, there's the closest power line. Let's just bring a power line over here. A big one, power tower. Should be able to reach that far. Too long. Dang it. Okay, let's start at this one. How far can we go? Well, it'll have to do. My hover pack will be useful here. I don't really use it very much. Okay, that should do it. Now everything should have power except these. Yeah, they do. We'll see if we can get the oil all the way up here. It should be fine. I think the oil extractor can handle that lift, little bit of lift right there. Let's see, out of curiosity, yeah, I've got 75 cooling systems, 19 fused modular frames. Those require nitrogen. I think that's nitrogen. These also require nitrogen. Let's see. Maybe I can make some of these real quick just to finish this particle enrichment. Yeah, I can't really do it without nitrogen. There's no alternate recipe that doesn't use nitrogen. Yeah, there's no way. Okay, well that's definitely going to be my next project after I get the Turbofuel done. We got to get some nitrogen processing going. Now, I'm going to... Where's my awesome sink? Here it is. I'm going to put it down here. I'm going to put all this in an awesome sink. Because I won't be able to use it for a while. So, yeah, we'll do that just so we can keep the purple stuff going. Heavy oil residue. Yeah, it looks like we don't have a problem with the oil flow. That's good. Okay, now I'm always thinking about how I'm going to expand this if I expand this. And we'll do that by moving forward. So all of these refineries will just push ahead by one. Push ahead up here. So I don't want to build anything like directly in front of all this yet. Do we have... Yeah, we got the coke. Good. Okay, and that's going to be quite a bit of coke. 400. I think 400 per minute. With about 3.5 running. The last one isn't going to be running all the time. Okay. And both of these are going to be sent to blenders to make the turbo fuel. But I still need fuel. We got to turn heavy oil residue into fuel. That's only going to take 3 blenders, and it takes oil and heavy oil residue. I suppose the best thing to do, the easiest thing to do, yeah, would be just to build it all in one line. Just build the oil down here. Or build the fuel blenders down here. Just keep moving down the line. And that's going to be 3 blenders. Not very much. Is that right? Is that lined up? Alright, good enough. They're pretty huge. Diluted fuel. And the great thing is we can just take this line and extend that over here because this heavy oil residue plus those blenders there, total consumption will be about 266 per minute. So that'll all fit in one pipeline. Pipe junction right there. There we go. No. Don't do that. Okay, now we need another pipeline, let's say right underneath. Can we do that? If I go up, yeah, that'll work. Let's see. Move up by one. It doesn't quite snap into place. If I do this, weird. Wonder why. Should still be alright though. We'll find out. This is going to be for the water. Let's not mess with that. Yeah, this will be fine. If I want to put walls and everything later, we can do that. I'm not exactly sure how large this facility is going to be. So I don't want to start messing around with walls and wall pipe holes and all that. Okay, now this will be easy. All we need is 267 water. Per minute. Where are they? Where's the water extractor? Here it is. Yeah. It's going to be 3 water extractors. There we go, and there's no way the water extractors are gonna have the kind of reach to get up here. So we're gonna need a pump. Where's the power thing on this side? Okay, right here. Did that reach? Oh, I don't think that reached. That built another... Dang it. I didn't want to build another power pole. There we are. Okay, we should have power to the blenders. The water extractors, everything should be working. That's going to be enough water. And, yes, we should be getting our fuel. As soon as the water gets up here. Takes a minute for these things to get started. I think I put my pump low enough. The water extractor should have enough lift to at least get to the pump. Yeah, it looks like it's doing okay. How we doing here? Yeah, it's working. That's getting me fuel. This is a nice recipe, diluted fuel. Alright, well this is a good place to end this episode. I made more progress than I thought I would. We got the heavy oil residue here. We got the petroleum coke here. And the fuel here. And now we combine all of these in another set of blenders, about 18 of them I think, to get Turbofuel. So we should be able to do that next time. It's not quite as complicated as it seems at first, just because, you know, that dang recipe, it's very intimidating. But once you look into it, it's like 90% oil products and then some sulfur. So it's really not that bad. Alright, that'll do it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.